Good morning, everybody. It's 9 a.m. Thursday. One more day in this week coming up. Futures almost flat, a little bit red. It went down last night and then it recovered. Thanks to jobless claim, we jumped up a little bit. So let's see what's going on. Pre-market right now, everything looking up. So there is a possibility maybe we get some jump up at open, but keep in mind, a lot of names 4 hour MACD is dead crossing, and especially ES 4 hours dead crossed right now. So anyhow, direction pre-market right now 5:15:30 is upward. If the 1 hour MACD golden cross confirms on many names, then we can have a solid run up. But I still believe there is a possibility some sell-off comes, maybe not this week, maybe early next week, and then a monster jump up next week. Friday, I believe, is gonna be a half a day, and Thursday market is closed. So anyhow, direction on daily and weekly is upward until you don't see a dark blue bar on daily, and the MACD dead cross can continue going higher, and not expecting a super crazy major drop. Maybe some bumpy road ahead, but we'll see. Anyhow, NQ pre-market, same thing. 5:15:30 is upward. 1 hour is about to golden cross, but 4 hour is that cross. So keep that in mind. Pressure is coming a little bit down, but also keep in mind last time the 4 hours dead crossed, which if I can show you here, you can see here the 4 hour dead cross on the NQ and many indexes, many names. It didn't cause a super crazy drop, only one time here, and then it was just every dip was getting bought. So this market is in the bull trend, and as I mentioned, and I'm gonna say it again, there is more reward playing bounce up than playing puts. So yes, sometimes you see pullback and you say, okay, let's go on the put, and it's gonna make a good money, but it could reverse very fast. So just keep that in mind. The reward risk to reward is higher on playing puts because we're in a deep buy market. Dow Jones still light blue bar on the daily, so 4 hour dead crossing. RUT. Little bit red there too. 4 hours not dead cross yet. I love that. As I mentioned, yellow bar on the weekly. So if the MACD golden cross, small caps gonna shoot up much more higher. We're getting toward end of the year, so people shopping in small caps. TNX was very strong yesterday, and right now gap down again and 1 point. So it's just every day 2% up, 2% down. Weekly MACD is dead cross. That's the most important thing. So that's really good. 43.73. That's a key level you need to watch next few days and next week and this coming weeks ahead. If we do break 73.71, it's gonna trigger another monster crazy squeeze up on market, and then next target is 41.68, 40.70, 40.42. DXY, it continue getting a smash down. Weekly MACD is curved down, daily is downward. The lower it goes, the higher text can go, and this is actually what's one of the reason is helping some of the text right now jump up. And 103.676, that's the next target. If you go there, can help text bounce up much more. Wix, let me just take a look at Wix. Wix still downward. Weekly MACD is dead crossing, about to dead cross. So 13.73, that's a key level you want to watch. If it passes that one, can get more squeeze up on market. 13.07 is the next target. If you see 15.30, as always, if you see 15.30 MACD golden cross past 14.14, can cause some pullback. BTC, it was running up yesterday crazy, and then right now pull back again. So this is just yo-yo for now. The day before was dropping, then the next day upward, and the next day downward. So it just yeah, yo-yo actions there. Apple, something interesting is happening. It's getting close to 190. If you go back, 189.98, that was the high on 9.4. And if we do break 190, it's gonna get really interesting. That's a huge cup, huge U. So if 190 breaks, that's a critical level. If 190 breaks, we can go crazy or higher. 190.8 and 191.7, those are the key level to watch. But at the same time, it's possible. Let me just show you here. So right now it's a big U. So if it breaks it on the 190, it can fly up higher. But at the same time, it is a possibility that creates cup and handle. So maybe does some next few days, maybe does some small up and down, creates a handle, and then next time, boom, goes up. So that's something you want to keep in mind. That 190 breaks, 191.7. If it does break anytime, it can go easily to 192, 193, 194.2. Right now, 4 hour is not golden cross. It's kind of flat, so no clear direction. But weekly MACD is about to getting ready. It's about to get a golden cross. So keep that in mind. Amazon. Weakness is there, and yesterday was very weak, and today again weakness, gapping down. So pre-market right now 15:30, 1 hour is downward. Yesterday Buffett was sold some, so that was a negative sign there, but it's still bullish on daily and weekly. Weekly MACD is golden cross, so it is high chance it goes down and jumps up crazy up. So for now, next targets is next support level is 139.48. If it can hold there, it's possible to touch down 137, 136.19. But as always, keep an eye on 15:30, 1 hour. Once you see golden cross on them, especially 1 hour, then it can shoot up higher again, because the daily and weekly are very bullish. But yeah. So, but 1 hour. Here's the thing: when you see 1 hour MACD golden cross, it can shoot up. But in order to have a solid bounce up, need a 4 hour MACD golden cross. Just keep that in mind as a general lesson. Nvidia gapping down yesterday. It was just as soon as it opened. It last few days, if you keep in mind, last few days, it was opening, dropping, then going up. So it showed weakness at open and middays sometimes, and especially Nvidia was a name that last 2 weeks every time was a run up into the close. But last 2-3 days, it did not do that same into the close, and it was weak. And yesterday, as soon as it opened, boom, it dropped. And right now it's gapping down. So two key levels to watch today is 479.73 and 487.99. Pre-market right now 15:30 is upward. 1 hour we got yellow bar. It's not golden cross yet. If we do get a 1 hour MACD golden cross, then can shoot up again. Earning is next week, 487.99. That's a key level for run up again. But for now, direction is downward. If it can hold 483 to 86, we're looking at 479.73, 474.61. It is possible for 475 to touch down this week. If it goes below that, next major is 466.35. My prediction is that this one may continue a little bit more pullback, so people take some profit pre-earning and then does another shoot up higher, because the weekly and daily are very still bullish. But wait for the next 1 hour MACD golden cross. Once that confirms, then it can go for another run up into the earning for next week. AVGO, Cisco earning heard it. It gapping down a little bit, like 15 points. But pre-market right now 515. 515.30 is upward, so it's about 970, all about 970. If it can get over 970, can head for recovery upward again. But yeah, for it's still 4 hour, 1 hour, I don't like it right now. Baba, dictator said it, and you know the word dictator, Binance said it. It already gapped down 4 points, and then earning wasn't that impressive, so back to 79.65. Low of the season is 79.02. If we do break that one, and then retest lower level, which is 78, 76.38, 75.37. Netflix is on the run up, and this one continues going higher. 4 hour, daily, weekly are very bullish. Weekly already golden cross, so it's all about 465.28. Yesterday it opened and jumped, so there is a possibility that happens again today. If it jumps up, 467.72 can easily come. Above that, next target is 469.46, 471.68. Meta. And this one is on the weakness too, is on the down run. 4 hours dead cross. So key levels to watch is 330.09, 331.44. If it can hold 330, we are back down to 327.06, 324.36, and need to get above 331 for recovery to go back to 333, 335. Not a clear direction pre-market, but 1 hour and 4 hours downward. So we'll see. We got a yellow bar on the 1 hour, but MACD is still downward. Tesla, it's pulling back. 4 hour got a dark blue bar finally yesterday after close, and right now MACD is curved down. The 1 hour MACD dead cross was a signal. It did pull back at the open, then it jumped up. So there is a possibility maybe it does it today too. Maybe it's possible it does some small pullback, then jump up again. So need to pay attention to the levels. 235.7. That's a key level. If it does break that one, can go back to 233, 232. 235.7, it is a big support to watch. So it's possible if it drops at open, can touch there. That's a critical point. It can either, if it passes it strong, back to 233, 232 to 15. But if it's possible to touch it and bounce up and then can come back to 237, 239 on higher level. Pay attention to 15 and 30. If you see 1530 MACD golden cross, run up again. And but in order to play long again on this name and get more bullish, we need to get first 1 hour MACD golden cross. Once that confirms, then can have another solid run up. I love that we got a yellow bar on the weekly, and daily we got a blue bar, so it should have another jump up next 2 weeks. But for now, is a downtrend on the hourly and the 4 hour. We'll see how it closed today. Microsoft was actually, it was interesting. It jumped up after close yesterday. It went to 370 something, and right now, but it's pulling back. It went up to, yeah, so it went up to through 371 level, 371.28, and right now it's hovering around it. Not a clear direction. 4 hour is that cross, but is establishing a range. It's not. It's tried to break yesterday down in the market midday, but then it got a nice jump up into the close and aftermarket run up. So key levels to watch is 369.89, 372.13. If it passes 372.13, can run up to 373, 375.76. If it goes below 369.89, and then it's possible to go retest lower level. But for now, best is avoided. It's establishing a range. Google. Gap up 1 point. It went up. Right now it's pulling back a little bit. Looking bullish is still on the 15, 30, 1 hour, and 4 hour. 4 hour is not that cross, so it does have a chance for run up. Next target there is 136.48. That's a key level. Passes that one, can continue higher to 137, 139.36. Is almost recovering all the losses after earning had. I've been telling you for last 2-3 weeks. So this AMD showed weakness, same as Nvidia yesterday. It tried to jump on the news midday at the beginning of the open. It tried to jump on the news that the Microsoft is going to use their chips, but again it failed and went lower. So right now, two key levels to watch is 116.24, 117.48. Breaks either one, can make a bigger move. Very bullish on daily and weekly. Same thing like other names that I mentioned. It is possible to go down and higher again. For now, 1 hour, 4 hours still downward. Wait for the 1 hour MACD golden cross for next run up. Next support is 116.24, 115.47. If it can hold it, 114.22. Boeing. It's in the range up and down, 4 hours dead cross. So if it pulls back more, we're looking at 206, 205.2. Need to pass 208.57 for a run up there. SPY. It went up, now it's pulling back. So just yo-yo. It's possible to have, yesterday market was a lot of yo-yo and it was difficult to day trade. It was a lot of choppy actions. We got some period, a small period of time that market was running solid, but the most of the time was a lot choppy. It's possible it happens today too. So today, again, same levels we have to watch, 449.14 and 451.18. Breaks 451.18, market can go for another leg up. If it can hold 449.14, we are looking for next support 447, 446.42. Market needs to break these two levels for 446 and 451. Breaks either one, can make a bigger move. Otherwise, it's going to be a range establishing and some money rotation between names. QQQ, it touched down 385. Right now is holding above it. If at any point during the day anything happens, if market decides to pull back, next target is 382.66, 379.77. Need to pass 387.33 for next run up to 390, 394. Pre-market right now, again, not clear direction. 4 hour is already dead cross, but 15 and 30 is upward, so it is possible we get yo-yo actions again today on the indexes. What else? You got IWM. Hovering around 178.25, digesting this big jump up right now. What else? If there's any name you're interested, let me know. MSTR, it was good yesterday for BTC, but right now it's pulling back. It's 489.22 is the next support if it can hold a lower level. Roku, 4 hours near dead crossing, so 88.9, if it can hold it, can go retest lower level. But what else you got here? Bidu, thanks to Baba and Dictator Ward went down. 107.98. If you can hold it, can reach a slower level. 106, 105, 104, 64. But what else you got here? TGT, because of Walmart earning, is pulling back. 124.86. That's the next major. If you can hold it, can go back lower, can go lower again. What else you got here? Pan W had an earning. Earning wasn't that. I mean, earning was good, but reaction was horrible. So 236.24 and 233.36. Those are the next support there. If you can hold it, lower levels. M earning was very good actually. They made money. They usually don't make money, so that was interesting. Keep an eye on M. This can continue jumping up higher. Maybe 15 at minimum. It can come. But Walmart was just a disaster. Went down crazy. So 159 if you can hold it, 154, 151. But just keep in mind, Walmart has a lot of investors, a lot of institute investors, and at some point, maybe today, maybe next week, it can be a big dip opportunity buy. But wait for the 30 and 1 hour MACD Golden Cross. What else? Costco getting hurt by Walmart earning. So if you can hold that 585 back to 579 and 572.38. CRWD with the it went down because of Pan W earning. So 191.59. If it pulls back, that's the next support there. ZS same thing, only 2-3 points lower though. MDB got an upgrade for 500, so keep that in mind. 401.42, if you can pass that one, we're looking at 413, 419. Again, going back to NQ, again, I think there's gonna be yo-yo actions today. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Expedia, um, Expedia, come on, come on. Expedia 4 hour daily weekly is very bullish. Daily RSI is in the overbought zone, which is a power zone. 4 hour is it went up to 134. It's actually crazy. So 135.66. That's the next major level to watch. If it passes that one anytime next few weeks, we looking for next target is 148, 161. This one is on the run up, but right now it's cooling down because it made a big candle, big long tail last yesterday. So and then today is gapping down 1-2 points. If it can hold 127.83, can retest lower level 122, 117.88, and 1 hour is that cross. So it's probably some cool down ahead. And wait for the next 1 hour MACD golden cross. But 4 hour is still bullish. Daily and weekly are super bullish. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in.